I had a student bring back this book to me with severe water damage. I was given this computer with a little piece of crayon or colored pencil inside. Oh, it's not the flying squirrel, it's the freaking other monkey. Good morning. I don't know if my mic is on. Why is it not showing if my mic is on? This week I figured I wanted to try to film a video where you come along with me on my work week. I'm an elementary school librarian. I've been doing this job for about not even 5 months. I don't really know what I'm doing, but I'm doing my best is what I really think I'm doing. I have a lot of books that I put in our catalog for our library, so in terms of that, I printed out and stuck on the barcodes. The rest of my job is to put some nice book tape on it and then put them out on the shelves. I have to finish up my Lunar New Year wish tag banner. I forget what these are called, but I have a bunch of wishes that I need to hang up. The rest of them are in this bucket. I have stuff to post up on the marquee because not only do I run the library, but I also do tech for the whole school. Today is Lunar New Year, so happy Lunar New Year if you celebrate. I know maybe I'm gonna post this like a week after. I have 4 classes coming to visit me to the library today where I read them a story and they get to check out their books. Most of my tasks are gonna be in here, despite half of my day being running around outside fixing computers and such. So hopefully this video is entertaining. Okay, it is now 8:40. I've completed my morning tasks of setting up subcomputers, picking up laptops that people have just left around. And now I'm gonna start some Canva files for our marquee that goes outside our school. And I have about 20 minutes before my next meeting, so even if I just get these files started and keep them open on my computer, I think that's gonna help me quite a bit. And then I need to make a marquee post for 3 birthdays. So one of the things that our school does is parents can purchase a big marquee post for the birthday celebration. It'll show up for the whole day on the school marquee, so I try to make these birthday posts really cute and fun so that when parents come by and they drop off their kids or they pick up their kids, they can take a cute picture in front of the marquee with their name on it. Even if I don't finish these up today or right now, right this second, I'll at least have these Canva files open so that when I get back from my meeting, I'll be able to finish those up. I'm back from my meetings and doing other stuff around campus, so now I am going to start my break, which is where I finally get to just chill. Right now I'm feeling kind of hungry, so snack time. Let's see. I overpack snacks just in case, so let's see. Here's what I have. Right now I think I'm gonna do my chocolate chips and cashews, and I gotta make sure I wash my hands right after because we gotta be conscious about nut allergies at school. And this is my current obsession. Yoo-hoo chocolate milk, which some might say is very juvenile of me. I would say it's delicious. What have you guys been up to lately? I recently finished Fruits Basket, the new season, and I know it's been out for so long, but again, I've been on my anime era lately, so there was a whole lot of crying when we were watching Fruits Basket, and I'm a little bit like distraught at the fact that it's over. I don't know what else to say. I'm gonna enjoy my break now. Hey guys, whoa. This is the state of me right now? Hang on. My lunch actually ends in like 13 minutes, but I've seen 1 class today and it started pouring. So now we're on rainy day schedule. Before my next class comes in, I'm definitely going to go use the restroom and then set up my projector for the next class. So for now, I'm just going to relax and continue watching my YouTube video. I hope this is fun. Is this fun for people? Okay, I'm back home from work and it's time to make an after-school coffee because I need it. The rain makes me so sleepy. The dogs got their treats. And it's now time for my little snacky bit. Right now, I'm wanting my coffee, and I probably will find a small little snack while I'm at it. Maybe some blueberries or something. When I make my coffee, I use a Nespresso machine. I don't buy fresh Nespresso pods every time. In fact, I rarely ever buy Nespresso pods. These are just used ones from the first batch of Nespresso pods I ever had, and also from my friend. And I like to use my own ground coffee, espresso ground. So this one actually is not Illy brand. Everything that I use in here is so fake, it's insane. This is not Illy. What's in here is the Aldi version of the Cafe Boost. Go, do not take her treat. You already got yours. As much as I do like my Illy brand coffee, what's actually in here in terms of like the grounds is the Cafe Bustelo knockoff version from Aldi, because I'm in the business of saving money. Hence why I reuse pods and why I reuse the tin, and I just put the Aldi version, aka the cheaper version of the Cafe Bustelo, the yellow packaging. So everything in my kitchen is a lie, but that's fine. I'm happy to be saving my money. So I have this little device here where it just like sits in there nicely so that I could firmly pack. Another thing too is I have to buy these stickers. This is a new package because my other one's slowly running out. But anyway, you can buy these on Amazon. They're just like stickers for your pods. First, I put the sticker itself down onto the counter. I hold down the tab and then I pull the backing instead of the sticker itself because it keeps it more flat than it would if you peeled the sticker itself. So then I just seal it, and it comes with this little brush with like a rounded tip, and then I just press it down so that it doesn't fly open while it's in the machine. Why didn't I turn on that light earlier? This lighting is so much better. I like to swirl it around and get that microfoam swirled in to like, I don't actually know what that does. Aerate the actual espresso shot. That good with everybody? It's good with me. Anyway, to sweeten, I'm very simple. I always just use honey, and that's it. I feel like a lot of people like to add creamer and fun flavored syrups sometimes, which that used to be my thing. I used to do vanilla syrup, sugar-free vanilla syrup, but kind of got tired of it. So now I just sweeten my coffee with honey every time. And yes, I do use the Aldi oat milk. It's one of my favorites. And very inexpensive. That is beautiful. Also, my dog is crying down here. That's my coffee for the afternoon. I'm hoping that I don't just pass out and take a nap because that tends to be a very unhealthy routine for me. I feel like I should at least do something. Dude, I took a nap. I'm gonna try to pick myself up from here. That's a Tuesday vibe for you. The day gets to me and I just pass out. So, my freaking bad. It is Girl Scout cookie season, and we've been brought home some cookies. These are my ultimate favorite. They used to be called Samoas, but now they are Caramel Delights. This is a new flavor this year. They are called Exploramores. Exploramores. It's a Rocky Road ice cream inspired cookies. Whoa. Rocky Road inspired cookies filled with flavors of chocolate, marshmallow, and toasted almond cream. So I figured we should do a taste test. It does look like it is like a cream-filled sandwich, like an Oreo, except it's like chocolate cream inside. I wonder if this is gonna be overly sweet. It's a very nice cookie. The filling does not squish out to the edges. So, it's good. But I could probably only have one. The thing about these, it's like once I open this bag, I won't stop. If you guys get cookies this season of Girl Scout cookies, I would recommend Exploramores. It would be delicious with plain vanilla ice cream. You like crush it up, and then you basically have Rocky Road. Okay, and just for funsies, and because I want it, if you don't know, these ones are the ones with the coconut shavings and caramel and chocolate at the bottom. It's just so good. Support your local Girl Scout. I'm not too sure what Girl Scouts do for the rest of the year, but this this time of year is my favorite time of year. Good morning. It is Wednesday now, and the first thing I'm doing is putting on my heater because right now it is 57 degrees in my room. Oh my goodness. Okay, first task at hand. I have to put these bean bags back where they go. All right. I also just remembered I had a student bring back this book to me with severe water damage. It was raining yesterday, and the awning in front of their classroom was not doing its job. And maybe I think he just had an unfortunate placement for his book. So I truthfully don't really know how to fix books with severe water damage. You know, if I had it my way, I would get one of those, like, those boat boxes that, like, blow out wind where the cats are sitting inside, like to blow dry the cat. Like, this is still feeling very soggy. It's not looking so good. So I don't know where to put it, where it would make sense. Should I just bring it home and like blow dry it maybe? I don't know. I have a Dyson. I had to move a class. When normally today I see 4 classes, I'm actually going to see 5 because tomorrow we have an assembly. Friday is our student store, which is something that I run in my room where the kids get their little school dollars and then they get to use their school dollars that they collect to buy prizes. So I'm excited to show that because honestly, as much work as it is, it's one of the funnest things I get to do because most of my day just gets to be here running a little store. And like, it reminds me of the time that I worked at Disneyland as a little outdoor vendor. So, okay, I have a haul down here that I've been saving because these were my recent orders. Are these like keycap fidgets? So I'm excited for that. One of the kids' favorite prizes are these dragon eggs. Have y'all seen these? They're like these 3D printed fidget toys where, oh god, maybe I should prep them and open all of them before I sell them. But inside is a little fidget 3D printed dragon, which I think is pretty cool. Oh, it's pretty cool. I feel like it just rests on your hand like a little pet. So there's that, and it came with a bunch of colors. I made 2 orders of a set of 12, so hopefully those last much longer than the last batch did. One of the hardest things is putting it back in this egg. I did it. Oh, what a terrible sound. I also got these bookmarks with pom-pom charms, and then I got a different version that was outer space themed, except my big gripe with that order was the fact that the charms, like these ones came already done. So like when I opened the package, all I had to do was link the little charm to the bookmark. But the charms are not on the little string link. Is that what they're called? So I have to jump ring all of them individually, which is insane. I ordered these, like Visit Mars, To the Moon and Back, Space Station, and then it's the same thing where you have to link them, but the fact that I have to jump ring every single charm is driving me insane. The kids are still really liking these little resin animals. These ones actually glow in the dark, so I'm excited to add this to the pickings for the prizes. Maybe I should work on a quick display while I have the time. For popular picks, I'm gonna put my new hardcover I Survived books because these are really popular amongst the kids. So let's work on a quick display. I'm so sorry if this angle is terrible. So this is what I'm choosing for now. This is the popular pick section. I like to do, what is this called? Front facing, because a lot of the time when kids just see the spine, they don't really realize what's going on. So showing the covers is always a good idea. One of the things I would like to add to my new to the library is my smaller versions of the Who Would Win books. These ones are like paperback. It would only work on one of my book stands that are like this, the plastic ones. So I'm gonna put that, oh no. So now these soft covers would be perfect. Hopefully that shows it pretty well. Today I see my 4th graders, so this is kind of when these displays really matter because they're the ones who are browsing this side of the library. All my Babysitter's Clubs are here, and Dork Diaries, those are very popular. Amulet is very popular. And then obviously we've got the Dogman displays on my spinning shelf. Right now amongst my second graders, they love Dragon Masters. Are anybody else's students obsessed with Dragon Masters right now? Because this is a very popular one for me. And I actually did a read aloud with my second grade class for the first Dragon Masters books, and I actually thought it was very exciting. So I would highly recommend Dragon Masters. And then I've seen people use the ones that are like bookends and kind of just like hack it to like kind of angle it a little. And then they slip in the back cover. Just kind of let it sit like that. So that also works. In case you run a library and you want to display books, this is a good way to do it. I'm not too sure what's in here because this is my first book fair that I'm running. It's actually going to happen in the next 2 weeks. So let's find out. These might very well be the catalogs that go home with the kids. Maybe this isn't even for me. Ooh, okay. This is actually for me. These are not the catalogs that go home with the kids. These are posters for sure. This box does include the catalogs that go home with the kids. So. Oh. Do I have to separate these myself? Oh my goodness. Okay. That's crazy. Let's open this. I see a little twinge of bluey. So. Ooh. It is in fact double-sided, but this side has Bluey at the book fair, and then I get to put the time and dates of our fair, as well as this side, which is, this one is the Pug Diaries Pug. This one is the We Don't Eat Our Friends book, Dinosaur. Really good story. And then we've got The Old Lady Who Swallows Things. Such funny books. The kids love those. There's this. In terms of these paper catalogs that go home, I think these are the ones that I have to like separate and count out, because it seems like, I mean, each student would be getting just one of these because it's the same thing stacked inside each other. So I'm gonna have to count for each class, which is very tedious, which is fine. So it's just part of the job. Since the kids are getting their take-home folders today, I have to do this now. Guys, great news. I got 2 student helpers to help me separate the catalogs, and we separated them by class and amount of students in each class. So they made the job so much easier. Now I have to take these to the teacher bins so that they make sure they get sent home today in the student folders. So, and it's only 9:07, so they really made my job so much easier. Now I feel refreshed. I could just put those in their bins and then not worry about anything else book fair related until the day gets closer. I'm hitting the midday slump, y'all. I knew I should have packed a coffee. You know what's really bad too is I skipped my morning coffee this morning, which is very unlike me. The last 2 classes I'm seeing today are my second graders. One of them is reading Dragon Masters and the other is reading Junie B. Jones as well. All different classes have different vibes in terms of book taste. I will say I have been enjoying reading Junie B. Jones because I remember reading Junie B. Jones as a kid and they were just funny books. So you guys joined me at the very end of my day. I've seen all my classes. They've checked in and exchanged their books. And now my task is I was given this computer with a little piece of crayon or colored pencil inside the headphone jack. So I've been trying to pick at it for this last part of my day. I actually don't know how the student managed to do this. And it kind of feels like a crayon now that I'm picking at this. Can you guys see in there? Oh, the focus is terrible. It's really jammed in there, you guys. There's got to be a different way to do this. Well, hi there. I've successfully not napped today. Right when I got home, I settled in, changed my clothes to non-work clothes, and then I just got to cooking because that's the only thing that is able to keep my attention for as long as it does. I just played YouTube videos in the background, and yeah, I finally created my afternoon coffee because, again, this morning I did a good job not drinking. Okay, wait. Not that it's not a good job to not drink coffee. Wait, what am I saying? I drank water instead of coffee this morning. This is what I was trying to say. And basically, I was actually hydrated, which is probably better for me than just surviving on coffee all day. That's my Wednesday. After I eat dinner, I'll probably play Animal Crossing. I don't know. I've been trying to get Hippo. Do you guys know Hippo? I'll put him right here. He's so, I'm sorry. If you love Hippo, that's on you. For me, for me and my island, unfortunately, Hippo does not belong. I'm still remembering. I had somebody leave the island. I was excited to go to different islands to see what and who I could find, and then I accidentally misremembered what day I was supposed to go island hopping, and when I logged into the game one day and I saw that it had a sold sign on the lot, and I read Hippo's name, I was very upset. So, I haven't been on Animal Crossing in a while because I'm low-key traumatized by my big mistake with Hippo, but I'm trying to get him off the island. Wish me luck. It's Thursday. We're almost done with the work week. I cannot wait for this weekend. But really, I can't wait for any weekend. It's not like this weekend's anything special. I just feel like I'm ready for rest. When I walked in this morning, my heater was already on. I have 2 classes that I'm seeing today, and then after school I have to set up the student store. The one thing that's hard about setting up the student store, though, is the fact that I have to move furniture around. Luckily, it won't be so bad because I've gotten used to setting up a store, and it doesn't take me that long these days. So I'll show you guys what I get up to today. I'm just reading a stressful email. I don't know, maybe because I'm new to this, I get a little stressed out when I deal with damages on devices, like when students drop Chromebooks, and then I have to deal with doing the communication in terms of, oh, my boyfriend's calling. I was vlogging. Okay, now it's time to set up the student store. I've never understood the science of a projector and how it rolls up. We just gotta pull it down. Oh, amazing. Okay, put the projector up because everything that I sell at the store is inside these cabinets.
I have additional news. We also have another Employee of the Year. So I am thrilled to announce our classified Employee of the Year is, drumroll, Miss Rihanna! Woo-hoo!
Yay! I'm celebrating in my room by myself, which is exactly how I wanted it to be. I first start off with the tablecloths. So this long table usually is for my $1 to $15 items. I did a restock of my resin charm animals. Oh my god, this is cute. Also, these apparently glow in the dark. So whoever gets this little guy better take good care of him. This is actually so cute. I restocked on these push-up erasers, new friendship bracelets. Let's see. More butter slime. Oh, butter slime, galaxy slime, bookmarks with charms. New Rubik's cubes. New fidget spinners with the poppets. Those are fun. I have to set up some book buddies, which are these. They are the book buddies that came with our fundraiser. They're like slap bracelets that are animals, which are so cute. Oh my gosh. Why don't I know how to do a slap bracelet? So they kind of sit on your wrist when you're reading, which is really cute. I like to open some, but really they're set up like blind bags where it's kind of random. I don't mind opening them because the kids sometimes they want a specific one, so it's better to open them than for them to buy a mystery one and then be disappointed with what they have. If I can open a flying squirrel one, that would be great. Oh, this one's a flying squirrel. Yes. Oh, it's not the flying squirrel, it's the freaking other monkey. Awkward. Okay, could this be it? Yes. Look at how cute. And the thing about him is like, he's got his little wings. Stop it. So cutie. I think this is looking okay. Biggest ticket item is my Squishmallows. Fiber optic speaker, the smile book, and my clicky keychains. Dragon eggs, mini mini Legos, the book buddies that I was showing with some books to go with it. And then we come around this way with the 15 and 10, $5, $3, $2, $1. My $30 items, $25 items, and 20 items. The table over there is my counting table for them to count their money. I like to put my stapler there, a couple of pens, so that they can write their name on their little dollars. And I encourage them to staple in groups of 5 because it makes it easier for me and easier for them to count their money. I feel like my upper grade kids like to just come in and run amok. So I'm like, let's get some organization here, you guys, and staple our money so that it's easy for all of us to count. And some of them have the audacity to be like, Miss Rihanna, I can't count. I'm like, okay, Mr. 4th grader, try. Here are my laminated signs that I have. I do have a lot of Snoopy going on in my library. I started this around like 1-ish. No, 1:30. So I guess an hour's worth of work. That brings me to the end of Thursday. Let's see, I only have about 10 minutes before my day is actually done. And that's exciting. I just get to close out all my things. I need to put things on my desk right in front of me so that I can work on it in the morning. That's one of my hacks, is like I put it right on top of the keyboard so that I know that I have to work on it before, or kind of like first thing in the morning. I'll catch you guys tomorrow back here, same place, same time. And it's gonna be Friday. Oh, I'm so excited and I'm so ready. Good morning, everybody. It is Friday and it is so cold, but at least it's not raining. And when I walked in this morning, my heater was on, but honestly, I'm gonna bump it up a little because I'm still so cold. Final pieces to the student store. I actually got a donation of these Pokemon board game type. I actually think this is more like, we're gonna put it in my, let's put it with the 80s. I feel like we just need some visual excitement here. Classes will be coming in for about 20 minutes at a time to shop. And my day goes pretty fast on Fridays where I run the student store, so I'm happy about that. Also, I've just been informed that Hilary Duff, her album, just released. So this morning, while I get some work done on my computer and while I go out to set up subcomputers, I will in fact be listening to my girl Hilary Duff. Here we go. Let's turn on the computer. Hopefully the room starts warming up soon. I should have brought like an extra layer or something. I'm just wearing a t-shirt and then a crew neck. But holy moly is my face cold. I should have like brought my scarf or something. All right. I'll catch up with you guys later. I'm finally on my lunch. It is 11:45. The student store is going very well. Remember how I mentioned I got some new items and I've already put them out for sale? One of the most popular ones were those retractable erasers, which, did I even show that? They're literally gone. So I'm like, do I have to make a whole nother order? The kids are definitely getting excited over the glow-in-the-dark resin animals. What else has been popular today? Oh, the Rubik's Cubes are going pretty well. I feel like they got excited when they saw those. The friendship bracelets too. Luckily, I have lots of these. I ordered like 90 of them. Actually, was it 90? It must have been more than 100, but I definitely have to get more of those erasers. I need to take a break because I've done enough yapping around these kids and they're all congratulating me on my Employee of the Year award. So that's really sweet. Yeah, see, I say I'm on my break, but now I'm just like scrolling my Canva to know what I need to do next. I need to recuperate a little, eat a snack, and just sit in silence for the next 15 minutes or so. Okay, so all of my classes have seen me for the student store and it's finally 2:46, which is my time to go. So I'm quickly cleaning up. I'm likely gonna leave all of this for Monday because my time is done. It's my weekend. The room is still covered with the student store things and that's fine. I have a lot of time on my Monday mornings to tidy up, but I guess that means that brings us to the end of this vlog. So I hope you guys enjoyed coming with me to work for this week. I know it wasn't super crazy and most of the shots were happening in this room, in this exact spot, but I enjoyed showing what I was doing for a week. I hope you guys did too. So I'm gonna go and enjoy my weekend. Goodbye.